After yesterday's large update in Counter-Strike 2, the developers have released another, smaller update which changes smokes on Inferno and fixes some important issues. I won't drag it out, hit the like button now and let's get started. So let's begin with the change log. Today we'll talk not only about the update but as always about some other things. The first change in this update was the adjustment of the geometry of the scaffolding on the B-bomb side. As Panama says, the collision on the scaffolding has been changed. Now the metal parts of the scaffolding no longer have collision. Bullets can pass through them and grenades go through them as well. However, the wooden parts of the scaffolding still have collision, so grenades can get stuck in them. It's a strange decision because if the developers wanted to simplify smokes, they could have completely removed collision from these scaffolds, making it easier to throw smokes. Right now there's a simple smoke for the graves, but there's one issue: it flies too far. It blocks the graves, but not in the way you'd want, so it's better not to use it. That said, it is still possible. Next in the change log is a fix for a bug that occurred yesterday, due to the update when trying to select a new team. This bug has been fixed. Also, they fixed the annotation.load command, which was introduced in the previous update to allow users to upload their guides to the workshop. As for smokes, it's surprising that Valve only came up with this idea after so many years. This could have been done in CSGO. By the way, if you check the workshop now, you'll notice that after this update there are quite a few annotations available, but personally I'd wait until there's more variety in smokes. Right now annotations are only available for the most popular maps: Mirage, Inferno and Dust 2. Another fix addresses a game crash that occurred when using the command to give yourself armor. This issue was caused by the changes to the give commands and the game would crash. Now the command works properly and armor is granted without issues. The frequency of the rare animation for the AK-47 added in the previous update has been adjusted. Allegedly it was appearing too often, but after testing it yesterday and today I can still trigger it fairly often with just a few attempts. It's definitely less frequent now, but it's still quite common, so it's an improvement, although not perfect. Also, if you watched my video on the previous update, you probably saw that they broke the animation for the Deagle. It had almost completely disappeared, but now it's back. The rare animation is available again and that you can trigger it as before. This was expected. Regarding the updates, it's also worth noting that a new service medal was added in the previous update, but there was an issue: it wasn't implemented in the game properly. The developers fixed this in today's update, and now, starting January 1st, players with enough experience will be able to earn this medal. Now for some exciting news: the all-female Imperial team will be competing in the Blast tournament with a prize pool of $500,000. They'll be facing off against male tier 1 teams. And yes, this is a historic event because in the past 11 years no female teams have competed against tier 1 teams. Finally this will happen and it's a big moment for women's CS. Next, I found an interesting post on Reddit from a player who proposed a new idea for future updates. The suggestion was to use both a static crosshair and a recoil tracking crosshair simultaneously. This is actually a helpful feature for beginners because it can help them understand how weapons behave, and to be honest I still don't always know how the AK-47 or M4A4 will behave. Even after 10+ years of playing, then this dual crosshair idea could really help a lot of players. And finally, here's something I wanted to share. Donk, who won a major with Team Spirit 3 years ago, had mentioned back in 2021 that he could only play closer to the weekends because of school, and now just 3 years later he's a major champion and even posted about it on his Telegram channel. It's amazing to see this kind of progress. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end, and this was Reveal. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.